I made two predictions last night and I got both of them quite spectacularly wrong. First off, the boxing, Fabio Wardley and Daniel Dubois. What a fight. That was a savage spectacle for the ages. It was an amazing fight and an advertisement for boxing, for sure. But it is one of those fights where you feel a bit guilty for watching it, or you feel a bit guilty for enjoying it because it was so brutal and so violent. Fabio Wardley might be the toughest man in the universe. Was it stopped too late? I mean, it's interesting, right? Because the referee in there was Howard Foster. And Howard Foster is famous in Britain for being the guy who stopped the Carl Froch George Groves first fight a bit too early in some people's eyes. But in this situation, Fabio Wardley was in the same position as Carl Froch, a guy with a reputation for being very tough, being dangerous when hurt. And the only equivalence would be if he'd stopped it the other way. If Fabio Wardley maybe hit Dubois a couple of times towards the end of the fight and he stopped it in Wardley's favour, then you could say it's an equivalence. But I've seen some people saying that, you know, it's the same thing, and it's just not, because the roles are switched. Daniel Dubois is in the George Groves position this time round. Ultimately, the ref did all he could, in my opinion. He brought the doctors over on 2 occasions, and I don't know what tests they administered, but somehow Wardley was able to pass those tests. And I think if you're going to point the finger at anyone for not stopping the fight earlier, it has to be the corner, right? I just hope Fabio Wardley's okay. That kind of fight will definitely have lasting effects. There's no way you can take that many punches and it not shave a bit off your career. And so, yeah, but hats off to gladiators and an amazing fight,